Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. See if you guys gonna pop in or what. Let me see. All right. And I knew y'all didn't think I was coming back, but I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. I got a friend with me too. I see one person just popped in. Let me know where you chiming in from. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. I got my buddy on here with me today. We're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna pick his brain, see what he got going on, see what kind of knowledge this young man has. When you come in, let me know where you chiming in from. I see you guys popping in. Don't think I don't see you, because I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Hey, Miss Sonia. Yes, yes. All right. Connecticut. All right. Cali in the house. Cali in the house. What's good? All right. What's going on, Mike? Tell everybody where you from. Uncle Kev. Uncle Kev. Uncle Kev. Hey, well, I'm telling you, these are my people. They just, see, I have my folks be popping in. You know, I'm telling you, they just come in. They see me up there. They see that bell tone. So, Uncle Kev is here. Virginia in the house. VA, what's up, VA? Yes, sir. All right, Petersburg, Florida. Beautiful area. I wish I was in Florida right now because it's raining and a little cold here where I'm at in Carolina. It's raining and cold in Carolina. Who else we got out there? Come on. Rockingham, get out of here. Man, let me tell you something. Rockingham, North Carolina, that's where my pastor come from. I think he's in Candor or Rockingham and all that area. Absolutely. Jean Pierre. Oh, Rwanda. Boy, you see that? Rwanda. Oh, Lawton, Oklahoma. Look at Jeff. Alabama. Roll Tide. Let's go. I'm telling you, when you come in, please let me know where you are chiming in from. I need to know where you're chiming in from as we listen to the smooth sound. Well, we got the music going. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, and then we're gonna talk to the prison guard that I have in here on the screen. Oh my goodness. Come on. I see you popping in. Let me know where you chiming in from. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that button, that notification bell, so you know when I'm coming on. See, y'all didn't think I was coming on, but I had to come back. Oh, sound like we're fading. Music fading out. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, and my kinfolks, as I call you guys, my kinfolks. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I get questioned quite a bit. I get questioned quite a bit about the boot camp, and the biggest question that I receive is boot camp for beginners, because most people have the misconception that boot camp, the Quartet guitar boot camp, is for advanced players, and they kind of shy away. They get a little nervous about joining the Quartet guitar boot camp, which is happening this Saturday. Enrollment ends tonight. So if you guys are interested in joining our boot camp, please don't hesitate. Don't procrastinate. Go ahead and go to that website, kevinwilsonguitar.com, and sign up. But I wanted to bring on a young man who actually was not, and I'm putting emphasis on was not. Toronto, Canada. What's happening, Jay? I see you popped up in there, man. That's what I'm talking about. Um, and I'm putting emphasis on my look at Pastor Robert. That's some emphasis. I'm telling you, boy. I'll tell you, they keep cutting in, and it just excites me to see people from all over the country. But listen, when I say that this young man was not a guitar player, but he had aspirations to become a guitar player. And I'm gonna let him, tell his story. But let me tell you something. I am so proud of him, and that's why I asked him today to come on and speak about his experience and how he went from not playing a guitar few months ago, to the point where he's at now. And I'm gonna ask him some questions. I'm gonna hit him with some doozies, y'all. I'm gonna hit him with some doozies. I'm gonna hit him with some doozies because I know that he can handle it. He picked it up really quickly. What I liked about him, and I continue to like about him, is that he digs in. He really digs into what I share and what's taught in the boot camp. And he questions. He asks questions. And let me tell you something. 7 a.m. sometimes in the morning, my phone is chiming. Unc, is this how does this work? Can I use this over this? Can I? Oh, Unc, I was experimenting and this happened. I said, oh, I'm just waking up. Okay. But anyway, I wanted him to come on. His name is Remarcus, and I want him to kind of talk with you guys and let you know his story as far as being a part of the boot camp, where he came from, and how many boot camps he's been involved in so far, and all that good stuff. So, without further ado, from Folsom in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The prison. I told him. I said, "Man, it look like you got on a prison outfit." Hang on a second. I got you. It seems like that young man has on. And then he gonna put his finger all in my face. It seemed like he had a prison outfit on. But that's my buddy Remarcus. Remarcus, what's good, brother?
Everything's great. Everything's great. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Okay. The boot camp is a great experience.
Well, first, let's start out first and foremost with how you got started, and
Okay.
and we'll move forward to the boot camp, because I want people to understand that when you started, you weren't a guitar player.
I got you.
Okay.
Well, I started as a drummer. I've been playing drums since the age of 7. Grew up in the church watching all the great quartet players. And I always had a love for guitar. I went to an art school in Milwaukee and learned some theory. And I wanted to take the next step to getting better. And I always had a love for guitar. And I reached out to Mr. Wilson, and he accepted me as a student, knowing really a couple of chords. And it's been a great road so far.
Okay. Hey, let me ask you this: can you do you have your audio on where you can hear yourself, or because I need you to turn the audio that you have on, where you trying to hear yourself. Turn it down because I think we're
Okay.
getting an echo. Okay.
Is that better?
Keep Yeah. Just turn it down a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's roll
Okay.
with it. I'm sorry. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yep, I got you.
Okay. Yeah. So you went to an art school and you have some basic theory, and let's move forward with it. And how did you get interested in playing guitar?
Um, I grew up in church, and my pastor played guitar growing up. Some friends watching them, and they would show me one or two chords, and it was like a big puzzle where I was lost.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I just always had a love watching the mighty clouds, the Pilgrim Jubilees coming to town, and sitting up front trying to sit by the drums and hear the guitar players
Mm-hmm.
and take what I could in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
Love for music.
mm-hmm. And so how did just you just wanted to go from drums or and then started on guitar, or what was the case?
Well, my mom bought me a guitar. I always had them in the house. I gravitated towards drums, and I lost my mom in 2000, so it made me want to pick it up and get more curious on it. And I ended up reaching out to Mr. Wilson about private lessons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So and this is where I came in, and I was kind of a little hesitant because I was like, man, this guy's a drummer, and he has some idea, some concept of playing, but sometimes a little knowledge will hinder you because you may think that you know certain things, and so when you came on, you had a natural ability towards music. You were, you had a concept, but you wanted to grow the knowledge of guitar.
Mm-hmm.
So we started in doing the private lessons. Okay, and we did some time doing private lessons. Then I opened up the boot camp because I think I started the boot camp when we was already doing our private lessons, right? That's when I
Yes.
initially came to you about boot camp. Now, talk to me about boot camp. Tell me exactly how you feel about it. How when you first got in, what was your thoughts? Were you nervous? The whole nine. Talk to me about that.
Well, I was nervous because I was taking it as I was going to be in a lion's den full of, these high level pros, and I would be able to grasp the information. Um, but it was nothing like that. Um, you learn from your peers, no matter what information you think you all already have, you're going to learn so much more than you came in with. Um, from Mr. Wilson to your classmates.
Who was who was in your class? Do you remember who was in your first class? You remember some of the
Um, I had Edgar, Sonia. Uh, I'm not sure. That's I would have to go back in that
mm-hmm.
class.
Were you in the class with Bobby Griffin and
No,
no, that was a different class. Okay.
that was a
Okay.
different class.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. And so tell me about it. Tell me exactly um how did it work for you? How did you make it work?
Well, with the lessons being recorded, it gives me an opportunity to go back and really slow everything down and study the homework. You get a week to really go in depth on your own. And then what I love is we come together and really break things down and dissect it. And you like to see what we know and took from it, from our homework assignment. And then you go into detail and say, well, no, this can work, or you can do this. And it really opens up your mind.
Mm-hmm. Now, I want to ask you, what was your struggle initially when you was when coming in, and can you demonstrate to us how you kind of overcame that? I think you have your guitar next to you, and
Yes.
one of your struggles or some of your struggles that you had, and how you've overcome that, and show me exactly what it was.
Um, I guess seeing the whole neck in a whole, um, knowing one chord in one area, but there's so much more on the neck to grab that same chord. And fretboard knowledge, knowing my notes. Some that we worked on was octaves. Finding it all the way up and down the neck and seeing where that octave is. You have a triad. You can grab it up. I know all of them. And that kind of opened up the neck and said, oh, wow, it's down there, it's down here. So if you can play some phrases there, you should be able to do the same thing up here. So I always go and try a little more and figure out what I can see and do. I know I get on Mr. Wilson's nerves.
No, not at all. Not at all. So what you did was you learned fretboard knowledge, and
Mm-hmm.
what you were able to do is play intervals all the way up and down your neck by learning different formulas that we taught in boot camp. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, and then like on the theory side of it, like building chords, did you learn about how chords are built and all of that stuff, the intervals and how it was made up?
Yes, that's one thing that I kind of struggled with on some. I knew the major, and I knew minor, and some diminished. I'm sorry, some diminished, yes, and some dominant. But you introduced us to augmented and how you can use it and how to build each one of those major, minor, diminished, augmented, and the degrees
Mm-hmm.
using the number system.
Mm-hmm. So if I was to ask you what makes up a minor chord, what would you tell me?
You would take a 1 3, one flat 3 and 5.
And that's the minor. Okay.
That's a minor.
Okay. What about the major seven?
A major seventh will be a 1 3 5, and you add the seventh tone of that scale.
All right. I'm gonna mess with you now. Augmented.
Okay. Augmented would be a 1 3 5, and you sharp the fifth note.
So let me ask you this: can you play an augmented chord for me?
Okay.
And what scale can you play over that?
A whole tone.
Okay. And you said you started out as a drummer. Are you serious?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So in boot camp you learned about the chording, how to build chords, how to apply different chords, and how to play over different um, chords, right? Like playing scales
Yes.
over different chords, right? What about
Yes.
chord melody? You learn anything about chord melody?
Yes. Like a 2-5-1. Um, you can use arpeggios
Mm-hmm.
to. I'm sorry.
No, you could go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can use arpeggios to play and colorize the chord changes. So if you had a 2-5, so you can play.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now let me go back. I need to go back a second.
Okay.
Can you tell me or tell everybody out here because I pretty much know how long have you been playing guitar? How long have you been studying guitar with within the boot camp and private sessions?
With private sessions and the boot camp, this this last boot camp would take me 1 year.
You've been playing a year.
A year.
You've been playing. You've been playing 1 year, and you
One
know
year.
how to build chords. You know chord melodies. You know theory. You know minor, major, diminished, augmented. You know placement,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then you understand it. You get it in 1 year's time.
Yes. Yes.
Um, and I think you just said this is your third boot camp, right?
Yes, sir.
Remarcus, I tell you, I am so proud. Honestly, because and no slight to anyone, no slight to anyone, but to hear a person play just like what you just did, and even how you came up, play that whole tone scale again, because that killed me.
Uh,
You know what? So it's so crazy because in 1 year time you're able. Let me tell you something, and you got a fan club out there because one of your classmates is is saying, "Yay, yeah, go Romarcus," and that's Sonya, and she's another one. I'm gonna tell you something. She's and you are witness to it because she's another one
mm-hmm.
who came in and really, I mean, with Sonya could not hear. You remember Sonya couldn't hear the root. She couldn't hear the
Mm-hmm.
root note. Now I can call out a chord. I could say major seven flat five. She can call out the notes. I can play, or we can play a song, and she can say, "Okay, this is in key such and such." And I'm telling you, and people may think that I'm just pushing, or I'm just saying different things, but you guys are my examples and of you if you come in into boot camp with the mindset that I'm going to really dig in, I'm going to do the work, I'm going to really push this, I can get it done. And in 1 year's time, 1 year, in 1 year time, three boot camps, you're able to, you can now go into a situation and play comfortably. If they put a chart, stop. Sonia says, stop telling her business. She go, and you can actually go into a situation and play and be comfortable. they can call out the numbers to you. You'll understand what the numbers are. They can put chord charts in front of you. You can play chord charts. You can solo over major, minor, diminished, augmented chords. You can hear these chords and tell me what they are in 1 year's time.
Yes, sir.
My goodness. And you will start out again on Saturday in the next boot camp. And I promise you, we're going to dig in a lot deeper. We are going to dig in so much more deeper into this stuff. Remarcus, so do this for me.
Okay.
Talk to someone who may be a beginner guitar player and who may be a little nervous about coming in, and talk to them and tell them, your thoughts and everything, if you wouldn't, don't mind.
As someone coming in as a beginner, um, I would say be open minded, uh, be willing to take all the information in, really go study it. Because it's priceless. The information you're getting, if it's just playing in your bedroom or if you're trying to do this professionally, the tools that Mr. Wilson is giving you will take you a lifetime, and it's unbelievable. Sometimes it's scary to me to see the progress, but it's well worth it.
Wow. Someone just asked if you could play the gospel walk down, and you know who asked? What about what play? Can you play her other favorite line? Play, you know her line.
Um, yeah.
That is
And all of these are tools. They are bag of music, man. It's great.
Yeah, I'm telling you, everybody, listen. We have so much fun. Do I push? Yes, I push everybody hard. Do I let anybody hide? No, you can't hide in boot camp, because I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna make sure that everybody in the group, I mean everybody in the class, is participating. You may shake your head, yes, I got it. Until I hear it, you don't have it. So I push really hard class participation. You have something you want to say, Remarcus?
Yes, I was going to elaborate on that. He do push you, and it's worth the push, um, because you will grow. And one thing about I learned from Mr. Wilson, if you don't understand it before you leave that class, you will have an understanding of it.
Yeah, because that's so important to me that everybody gets it. It's one thing to say that you have it, but to actually have it, I need to hear it. Because, and then the other thing is, I like Remarcus, is that um, not only do we teach certain things, we actually make you play it in, like, in a sentence, just like in dictionary. You can know a definition of a word, but if you can't use it, it doesn't do you any good. You know. So I make sure that you're able to um, implement all that we teach. Okay, and that's one of the reasons why we have the recital. We do the recital. In the recital, you get a chance to play your song or whatever song you choose or whatever you want to do, and but you get to show everybody how you learned it. How you get it. So That's crazy, man. Good. Your classmates are really on. Brian said, "I remember, great job." Mike Turner says,
Yes,
"Remarcus."
Brian.
Remarcus said, get it, Doc." He said, "I feel you." Sonya is really, she is excited. She is posting, and everybody. I think Pastor, listen, Pastor Roberts says this. I'm gonna post it up here. He said that I'm going to sign up for the boot camp. However, I have a funeral Saturday, but we'll do the assignment. See, and that's what I'm talking about. People are willing to who really wants this. They're willing to jump in and do it. Are you going to miss some Saturdays? Yeah, but the great thing is that it's recorded. And what I'm
Yeah.
requiring in this boot camp, if you miss an assignment, if you miss a week, I want you to do the assignment. Excuse me. When you finish it, I want you to record it and send it in. You got to be sent in. So, you miss a week, but you're still going to have to make sure I get that assignment because it's important. Everything that we do, everything that we lay out, it's all important. And then I got some friends coming in to teach this with me. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. For those who are interested in joining the boot camp, today, Thursday, March 31st, 2022. Time now is 5:46. It closes open enrollment closes at midnight. I think it's midnight my time. It may be midnight LA time. I'm not sure how they have it set up. I don't deal with that side of it. But go to kevinwilsonguitar.com, kevinwilsonguitar.com. Listen, this stuff works. I promise you, it really works. It's not a gimmick. Remarcus is example, and he's one of many musicians or guitarists, I should say, who have came in and may not had much experience playing guitar, but the way that we do in boot camp, we make sure nobody is left behind for real. I know that's a saying, that's a slogan. No, nobody left behind. No, but we make sure because I'm going to touch and reach out, and even if we need to get you tutoring. And the great thing about this particular boot camp is we're going to have breakout sessions where some of the more experienced musicians who have probably been in boot camp before will be able to come into little groups and say, hey, this is the way you might want to approach it. This is how, such and such should go, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's good. Lena Thomas says, Remarcus, good job. Keep up the great work. Don't stop. I'm telling you, they are rooting you on, Remarcus. They are rooting you on for real, dude. And you know what? I'm rooting you on. I'm just so proud of you. I appreciate you really taking the time and coming in and sharing with us. I wanted someone, because like I said earlier, a lot of times people think Kevin, he's so connected with all these musicians, all these great guitar players. I would feel lost if I go into the boot camp and I'm not at that place yet. But those are the people that I want. I want everybody. But you guys who don't really understand different things, look, I'm pointing right in your face. Excuse me for pointing in your face. But you the ones that I want. I promise you. Brian is another one. I had Brian as a private student, and Brian came in and went through the boot camp. And let me tell you something, some really great things that's happening with Brian. I can't share them right now. But some really good things are happening with Brian, and I'm so proud of him. And he continues to be one of my private students because I only have 3 now. I'm not able to teach like I want because I'm doing everything. But listen, let me tell you something. Boot camp, Quartet Guitar Boot Camp, and the name is Quartet, but you'll be able to do everything with it. You'll be able to play anything with it. You'll be able to do everything with it because most guitar players, they come out of the church, and most artists want that feeling. They want those guitar players that come out of that quartet, that drive thing, you know. So, listen, I'm about to get off here. I just wanted to come on for a few minutes, say, come on, let's go. It's time to go. This is it. I'll take a few questions. If Remarcus is here, if you have a question for Remarcus, I'll let you ask the question of Remarcus. I think we still have like 20 people on here. So anybody have a question for Remarcus or me concerning boot camp or stuff that he's learned and how he learned it? I'm opening up the floor for you, and especially you. Any questions? Lena, Mike, Bryant, Sonia, Pastor. All right. Charlie, what's up? Got a question? Jay, what's happening? Jeff, y'all got any questions? Anything you want to ask? Anything you want to ask? Not anything, but you know what I mean. You got a question? Come on, I'm here. Post an email. I'm trying to sign up. Here we go. Kevin Wilson Guitar.com. I might need to take a typing class. There it is. KevinWilsonGuitar.com. There it is, right there. KevinWilsonGuitar.com. Pastor is signing up from Memphis, Tennessee. All right, any questions? Anyone have any questions? Come on. I'm here for a few more minutes, and then I have to run. I gotta run. Gotta run. I'm trying to sound like Lee Williams, Remarcus. Any questions? Come on, shoot them. Ask Remarcus. I should have named this title, Ask Remarcus. There we go. That's that link right there. Sonia asks, are you playing guitar at your church now?
Not at this time. That's something I'm working on. I've been asked to, and I think I'm going to accept it.
Hang on. You gonna accept it? Here we go. All right. Hang on. Let's see. Do you use a lot of different extensions when playing in church service? Do I use? Yeah, I do. I'll play 9s, 11s, and 13. You know, depending on the song. But you get a lot of you get a lot of extensions when you get into more jazzy type music. You hear a lot of chord extensions there. This is what W. Small had asked about. So yeah, you get that. I don't do a whole lot. I do some. Jeff said, "Keep up the good work, Remarcus."
Thank you.
Okay, here we go. Remarcus, I'm glad for your success in the boot camp. If Kevin does the next boot camp, I will surely be in the boot camp. I can see it in your eyes. You can see it in your eyes, Remarcus. You got this. All right, Pastor said, I'll see you on Saturday. Remarcus, Pastor's coming in.
Yeah.
Walter Pettiford, what's up, my brother? Any more questions? Who else is we gonna see Saturday? Okay, I love rock music. Said, will Eric Walls make a guest appearance in the boot camp? It's possible. Did Eric come to your boot camp?
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric came to his class. Yeah, it's quite possible. Depends on his schedule, but Isaiah Sharkey's coming. Y'all. Hey, boy, let me tell you something. And you talk about a guitar player. Eric is phenomenal. Both of man. Let me tell you, all those guys, man. And we also had Paul Jackson Jr. to step in too.
Yeah.
Paul Jackson Jr. was another one who came to the boot camp. Kerry Marshall came to the boot camp. Walt Williams came to the boot camp. Man, we've had some killers come to the boot camp. So I'm not sure. I don't want to say yeah he will be there. Andre will be there Saturday. That's what I'm talking about. Hang on, let me give you some Andre. Here you go. Gotta give you some, man.
Mr. Wilson,
Yeah.
we didn't elaborate on that, but the guests that come in is a bonus by itself.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. I try not to. I try not to post on name drop and stuff like that,
Hmm.
because I want the course itself to stand on its own merit. Do I have connection with some of the greatest guitar players in the world? I absolutely do. Um, I could name folks and do that, and people will come, but they come for the wrong purpose. They come for the wrong purpose. I don't want you to come there to see Eric Walls and Isaiah. All those are great musicians, Paul and Walt and different ones, and Kerry. Um, you know, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But I want you to come in wanting to learn and wanting to grow your craft. To me, that's more important than, excuse me, than meeting these amazing guitar players. And I'm telling you, you guys did your due. And Paul Jackson Jr. and and Isaiah was so impressed with your progress. And I talk to Isaiah right regular, and he's always saying um, how he really enjoyed the class and watching you guys play. So I think one of our students, Ani, he played a Spanky song for his recital, and Isaiah was so blown away. He was just tripping. Somebody said Isaiah Sharkey is coming. I'm signing up right now. You know what? I love music. I'm glad that you're signing up. I really want you to sign up. And yes, Isaiah will be there, and he will be teaching a course. But I want you to come with the expectation of growing and learning to be the best musician that you want to be, not just for the hype. And I'm so serious about that. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I want you to be able to grow from this boot camp, and that's cool. Can you get Jubal? No, I cannot get Jubal. I love Jubal. That's my guy. I talked to him a few weeks ago via text message, and I'm a huge fan of Jubal, but he will not be a part of this boot camp. Jay, what's up? She says, I am late, but nice to meet you virtually. Remarcus, I'll rewatch. Yeah. Jay
Thank you. Nice
is,
meeting you too.
yeah, Jay is one of my students. Young lady, she's not just a student; she's an artist. She plays and she sings and she's doing extremely well. And I'm telling you, she is another one of those people who came in with some knowledge, and I think she actually plays piano, and so I challenged her, and I continue to challenge her, and I'm going to get into boot camp. I actually talked to her about the boot camp, and certain aspects of it kind of say, oh, hold on, I got to make sure I'm straight. I gotta be straight, but yeah, it's all good. Anybody else? Any questions? Any concerns? Any thoughts? Any comments? Romarcus, you got anything you want to add before
Um,
we?
just if you're serious about this instrument and want to truly learn it, the boot camp is the way to go.
I'm telling you, I absolutely, I agree with you 100, 200, 300, 400, 500%. Yep. So listen, I'm getting ready to sign off. Thank you all for coming in. We still got 21 people on here, it says. Anyone have any question? If you looking to sign up, today is the last day. to enroll into the boot camp, go to Kevin Wilson. I'll peck it again. That is the link where you can go ahead and sign up and get signed up and get ready. I'm gonna put you to work. They call me Sergeant Carter and boot camp. They call me Sergeant Carter for real. Remarcus sitting back laughing, but they call me Sergeant Carter, and they call me that for a reason because I don't take no excuses. Don't take no excuses. There's only one excuse, and that's death. that's death, and that's it. Everything else we can work around. It's a way. Come on, y'all. Because I want you to get it. I want you to have it. It's so very important that you do. You get this stuff. So, with that being said, and all hearts and minds are clear, let me find something that we can kind of get out on. Let me see. Let me go down here. Hang on. Let's do this. Yeah. Smooth sounds of Frank McComb. Hey, everybody have a great day, great evening, a great weekend. And I really, truly, I want to see you guys in boot camp. I love and I appreciate you. Hey, like, share, subscribe.